Lecrae ain't watched the party die. His Kendrick Lamar response. I just off rip. I don't really know much about Lecrae, so I'm gonna need the KBD family put me on game in the comments. But I definitely got to give a KBD award to Lecrae. I don't got here. Oh, there it goes. KBD award to Lecrae for capitalizing on his moment. Go ahead. Go ahead. Dipper here for this video got a 500 thumbs up though. We doing D1s next. Come on, Bill. Get it.
I was wrestling like, should I write a verse? The culture got enough clout chasing vultures out here, trying to prove they worth. They need attention. They can't imagine me not trying to make myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position. Before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas to pay the devil's wages. Whew.
Hold on, man. Wait.
I was wrestling like, should I write a verse? The culture got enough clout chasing vultures out here, trying to prove they worth.
So he holds himself to something that is foreign to a lot of people, or he has something that is foreign to a lot of people, especially in this reaction community that the Dipper lives in. Artistic integrity. He has the idea that there's certain morals or values or there's a moral or value system that he has created that he thinks that just trying to even tap in with this moment could be vultures. It's something that he's dealing with in his head. And I think the thing about that is, while it's not, no, I gave you a KBD award for it. That's funny that's the first bars coming into it, and that's sort of what I shouted you out for, because no, it's not that. And I hope eventually we reach that point this year. So I don't know where we're going yet, but this nigga's definitely fire. Definitely some heat rock right here. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga can rap. Rap too. But it's not. It's just the way this thing keeps moving. You know, one hand feeds the other. It's just like you look at Drake right now. Drake probably regretting taking this nigga on tour, Kendrick on tour with him, because inevitably Kendrick Lamar was gonna be who Lamar was gonna be regardless. But that was one of them vehicles that was used as promotion. I think even this nigga would tell you that. He even said his shows got much bigger after that. It's capitalizing your moment. Use this as an opportunity to create new fans. Use this as an opportunity to show us. It's like, it's not proving your worth, but I wasn't familiar with your work. So now this gave me a reason to click on shit. And in the world we live in now, you need that. There's so much music. There is so much great music out there. Nigga, I be scrolling through like Facebook. You be seeing like local motherfuckers who go crazy. You be like, damn, this nigga hard. 17 streams, 47 streams. So, no, you need a reason for people to listen. And this is a great reason. And if this keeps going at this clip, oh, we got some. We got some. And if y'all want to see all of my Kendrick Lamar reactions for his albums, it's on the Patreon. Go join the Patreon. Let's get it.
They need attention. They can't imagine me not trying to make myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position. Before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas to pay the devil's wages. Whew.
He uses trauma, my single mama, to justify commas to pay the devil's wages. That is such a bar, because what he's saying is, as we all do, you know? As we all do. You niggas go through shit in life. And I think a lot of it, that saying, hurt people is 100% legitimate. So yeah, sometimes a nigga was you a little chubby kid. You want motherfuckers, oh, you think I'm chubby, bitch? You get to whooping ass. It's not even, you wasn't even, you understand what I'm saying? Man grew up with a single mom. You use these as justifications, but and he says to pay the devil's wages, just to do evil shit, just to do wrong shit. And that's the truth. Like I say it all the time, a lot of times this is the reality for a lot of people. A lot of people are just victims of the fact that they're victims, and they can't ever see it, because it becomes their identity. It becomes their identity. Niggas don't. I'm one of them people where I guess I don't ever gotta prove to nobody how tough I am, especially not my audience. If you just watch my channel for long enough, nigga, I went to jail a couple times, house arrest, since being a YouTuber.
Those wages. Whew. It probably went over their heads. Basically what I said is I was government fed, bread for doing time in the feds, but Jesus bled. Instead of putting dents in their head, he turned his. My cup runneth over with nonsense. They hearts grow colder, they love to do evil, they burn their conscience. I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all.
And that's the labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all. Because you look at niggas be like, yo, them little Future's advertising drugs to the youth, and he's doing da. But if anything, my man probably just has a severe drug addiction. If what Future talking about is that nigga got a severe drug addiction, like to the point where, like, and you see a little Peep, you see those other guys, it's like niggas dropping dead. Like, no, these niggas really is addicted. And maybe now, I'm not saying that maybe this label or this company might have ties to a pharma company that is using them to sell their shit right before the patent expires, things like that has been documented. I'm not saying that's not happening, but sometimes you gotta look and realize it's a lot deeper and bigger than Future. So I like the angle he puts. I like that he says rapping addicts, opposed to, because a lot of people miss that nuance of the situation. It's like, no, this is really a rapping crackhead.
Who gave my cousin fentanyl? Labels exploiting rapping addicts.
I'm gonna be real, man. Y'all niggas gotta be careful out here. Lean, Xannies, all that shit. You can't really play. You can't play with that shit, because that thing gonna kill you. That thing gonna kill you. Unless you're a Now, if you ain't a junkie, you can't really become one, because you're going to die before you get there. That's what fentanyl doing. Before, niggas go through the steps of being a junkie. Now, motherfucker doesn't have any kind of tolerance to that kind of shit. Then you try that shit, you dropping dead.
I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all. My daddy ran with Compton Chris, my uncle's Pyru.
Yep.
Stuck in the middle of this madness, what should I choose? I should be choosing between Howard and Hampton. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage.
2 HBCUs.
I should be choosing between Howard and Hampton. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage.
Yo.
You want me put you on, but I know you still with the scamming. A crooked doctor took advantage and hooked me on Xanax.
I know a few of them. And I tell y'all shit, that's real. I've had homies, when sometimes I tell stories where I say, you know, I thought I would have to become a lot more successful before I had to start cutting people off, right? I thought I would have to get to the point where it's like, cause nigga, I'm talking about, I'm 20,000 subscribers. People trying to turn my YouTube to use it to do bullshit. Bro, I didn't even think you would try that yet. That seemed like that's such an undeniably bad idea. I just didn't think you would try that yet. I thought we would at least get, but it's like, it's the truth. When you come from certain type of environments, when you come from certain type of lifestyles, move in certain type of ways, you realize it's a mentality thing. And what you need to do is break the mentality. But the thing about the streets, and this is why I taught in my music, I speak for the way I do, is because the streets is a very unique thing in the messenger is important. And if we do not see a sense of validity, i.e. being able to identify that you come from the same kind of circumstances in which we came from, niggas ain't gonna listen to you. Point blank, period. That's why it hits so much harder when Kendrick says it, knowing Kendrick comes from Compton, than when Russ says it. That's why niggas were like mad when Russ was saying, nothing Russ was saying was wrong. And we don't know where Russ comes from, but looking at Russ, mentally, you know what I'm saying? He never played it like he's some street tough guy, and so niggas never played him like that either.
It's killers sitting in a cell for taking somebody innocent, and they don't even feel no remorse. The worst ignorance. But when I take a look in the mirror, the blood of Uriah's on my hands, cause I'm that killer who had Bathsheba in his quarters. I'm that who let Eve taste the fruit of death. I'm dead sinner, I deserve death, along with all these liars and hypocrites, fake tough rappers who fabricate their predicaments, fake.
He says we deserve death. That's facts. You know, motherfuckers life could have went a different way. You know what I'm saying? Biblically, it's a lot of mistakes of humanity got us to where we don't live forever, where we ain't just in pure happiness and bliss. And so for that, I guess, you know, we deserve this. Because don't get it fucked up. I am not a perfect person. And there's things I've done to people, they wouldn't say I'm even a good person. They'd probably call me a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You try to grow and learn, but it's like the reality of it. I'm not a perfect, I ain't, come on. If I have kids, I'm definitely not going to try to have my kids living how I was living. You know? like real shit.
Deep guru pushing voodoo on the people, telling folks that my God ain't real. That's real evil. I wonder what Lecrae would do. Hopefully seek the hand of God and tell him that he's incapable. But truthfully, I'm nobody to judge. My good deeds are like some period blood stains on a dirty rug. All I can offer them is Jesus' love. I know it sound foolish to many, like, really? That's all you got for us? Yeah. The cross is foolish to the perishing. The world will call me weak and the saints will say I embarrass them. I walk the valleys full of evil. I'm aware of it.
Go ahead.
I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative.
And I also got to tell y'all, my nigga Keith, join the live streams. He's good to, at least when we do the reaction requests, at least one Christian rapper at least a week, right? And I think Christian rap has evolved in a way that, nigga, I'm so real with you, never would have predicted. Because we always saw it as this, like, corny, after school, bubblegum, you man, come on with that. It really some Jesus. Christ is my nigga. That's how we was looking at it. But if you think about it, this is a Christian rapper. If you realize what he's saying, if you're listening to the words he's saying, if you're even pulling from reference that references to heretics and stuff like that, and I don't think he's going a stanza without making some kind of reference to his faith, but it hits so different. Pause, no Diddy. Nigga, we gotta talk about that too, but it hits so different because he's just fire, you know what I mean? So it's like, you don't, and I think that people, if you are a person of faith, don't be scared to go, and you are also a hip-hop fan, don't be scared to go tap in with some of those Christian rappers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably will have not really another reason to give them all a shout out, but they've definitely earned my respect. That whole subgenre of hip-hop has definitely earned my respect. Nigga, I'm talking about like battle rap level spitters coming from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
And Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it.
No, hold on.
I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative. And Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it.
Nigga, and love is patient. I gotta remember that. Whoa! Hey, Lecrae shit fire. Is there another Lecrae song that y'all would want to hear? This was a certified vibe check. Here comes another reaction by me right here. Bing, music video by me right there. Pow, click on it. Show me some love. You watch it, feels like you didn't hit that thumbs up button. You're a hoe. So stop being a hoe. KB the family, love y'all. Salute. I'm out of there.